vision of the College of Engineering at the University of Texas at El Paso is to change the face of engineering education.
The UTEP engineering experience is fundamentally an exposure to a wide variety of learning methods, technical challenges, design opportunities, working with industry, working in the research laboratories.
We are developing what we call a medical school model of a practice-based educational approach. And so part of the balance of our educational approach is not only to give them the theory in the classroom, but also provide them with a lot of practical-based experiences.
The integration of skills, attitudes, and knowledge is very important to face the challenges of the 21st century.
Collaboration is fundamental in the UTEP engineering experience because collaboration creates opportunities. We see that with our students, with our faculty. It's both a value system and something that we use as a test for everything that we do.
Diversity in engineering is extremely important because diversity is what drives innovation.
Diversity has a big impact on innovation. So if you think about being in an engineering college and you're innovating, you need a broad spectrum of skills and experiences.
Talent is equally distributed. Talent is equally distributed across both genders, all ethnicities, and all nationalities. Diversity is important in terms of solutions. What we've done here at UTEP is open the opportunity aperture.
Innovation, particularly in today's modern, technological, complex world, requires multidisciplinary engineering students.
Hands-on learning is so important, particularly in engineering, but in all facets of learning now. That we've done a lot of research on learning now, that we know that you learn much better through hands-on interaction with other human beings.
Clearly you need lecturing just to understand concepts and to get a broad wealth of information to the students. But to get the real depth of understanding, you need hands-on experience.
One of the great things about UTEP when you're a student here is that we have some of the top Fortune 50 companies recruiting from here.
Industry is not something that is simply a customer of UTEP engineering. Industry is part of the teaching processes in the College of Engineering. Everything from curriculum design to outfitting our laboratories, to having industry engineers come in and be clinical professors.
There are several major areas that we are transforming through our educational research programs. One of those areas is in manufacturing.
So at UTEP, we are taking available 3D printing technologies, which allow you to take an object that you create on your computer and then build it layer by layer in a machine. We are enhancing these technologies by interrupting the process and introducing components like electronics or sensors or wires or antennas, and then continuing the process to build the structure with additional multifunctionality. So inevitably, 50 years from now, you're going to be able to download your cell phone from the internet and actually fabricate it in your house, but specific to your human anatomy.
Tevito Biodevices is doing 3D bioprinting, and right now there are not a lot of people doing that across the nation. It's leading edge, bleeding edge technology, if you will. And fortunately for us, UTEP is doing that right here and now, and they have one of the best known professors. And so we've been fortunate to be able to hire PhD candidates right directly from UTEP.
The students are vitally involved in everything we do. They're designing applications, the motors, the biomedical devices.
Part of what we're doing right now is flipping our classrooms. We now have classrooms that are more like workshops, where the professor is more of a coach. And so the hands-on experience starts in the classroom and is incorporated into the laboratories and into the field experiences.
Over the course of the last 25 to 30 years, there's been a huge shift, and now the student population matches the community. And that's really what our nation needs to do. UTEP is leading the way and really demonstrating to the nation what it's going to take.
What we are today, the University of Texas El Paso, a regional urban serving institution, and with a demographic that matches the urban landscape that we serve.
We are responding to the changing face of the engineering profession. The engineering profession is calling for engineers now that not only have technical skills, but also have business skills and communication skills and people skills as well, and we build that into our educational programs.
My colleagues in transportation engineering have mentioned that in highways and in transportation in general, the excitement is at the intersection, at the crossroads. The practical experience that the students will have by connecting them with other engineers of other fields, with lawyers, with surveyors, with architects.
Urban schools like UTEP now are going to drive the economy of the country, and this is where the people live and where we can provide access to that higher education that's so critical for today's workforce.